she's going to be confounded, you know, she's going to be confounded and ashamed when she finally comes to the realization of the truth. Lest the cracker wasn't an Edomite, which more than likely he was. But that's what I was saying. We don't have anything to fear, all right? Fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that goes back to the first scripture, the very first scripture I brought out today, Psalms 23:4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, man. I know my Akyam out there don't fear any evil. So I wanted the precept right here, Romans chapter 13, verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinances of the Most High. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. And to reiterate, right, resist in the spirit. Or right here is talking about resisting physically, carnally, taking up arms, mounting an insurrection against these devils. You're going to bring damnation unto yourself. But the resisting that we should be doing is resisting in the spirit. By coming out prophesying, speaking truth into existence, into existence. Speak truth into existence. So it says, verse 3, for rulers are not a terror to good works. So you have nothing to fear. You out here doing good works, you have nothing to fear. Again, for rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. 2/3 have reason to fear. As one of the potential elect, hopeful elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, what is it you should fear? Outside of not doing the will of the Most High. Nothing. Nothing. Romans chapter 13, verse 3. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Without then not be afraid of the power which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Will you then not be afraid of the Most High? Seeing that he's able to take down one and set it up another? Going back to my question, how is it that we can be the sons of the Most High, the princes of power, can be ruled over by the basis of men? How is that? Because the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. As I stated, he set it down one, or take it down one, set it up another. All right? It says, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Do that which is good. Do that which is good, and you have nothing to fear. And the elect, we don't dwell, we're not in the business of fear. Again, to quote the chief apostle Tahar, we're in the business of hope. We're not in the business of fear. We're not in the business of doubt. We're in the business of hope and faith. That's what this thing of ours is about. Hope and faith. Okay, let me see it. bear with me out there 1 second. I got to bring this scripture out. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. It's what I've been speaking on pretty much all day. You understand? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. That's the only fear you should have in these last days. The fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. There is nothing else to fear here in America or anywhere else you brothers are in the world. All right. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. The fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. That's what we bring it to you, understanding. Like I said, if you can sit out here and you were what you mostly worried about is because I might use a 4-letter word here or there. You're missing the entire picture. You understand? This whole thing is went way over your head. That's why, what's that? Proverbs 24. Let me jump over there real quick. Because yeah, it should be Proverbs 24. And I want to say the 7th verse. There it is. Proverbs, hey, shalom, brother. Good water, brother. Good water. You good? Yeah. All right, bro. You okay? Y'all by Shem, y'all shop rock stop. Yeah, I'm good, brother. I'm good. All right. All right. All right. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 7. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. See what I'm saying? Wisdom is too high for a fool. That's why you can point out, I'm sitting here going to the destruction of America, all you can say is damn. Or look, he said fuck. And get offended and walk off. What the scripture say? Having a form of godliness, but in power denying him. I want to say that's in Romans, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But that's talking about you Hebrew Israelites, because y'all come as the people coming, like you children of the Most High. But you deny the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You have a form of godliness. You come in, oh yeah, you know. Yeah, preach, brother, like this other clown. You know, they want to give you dap. They come as the people coming. You know, they have a form of godliness, but in power they deny it. Or, they deny the power of this word. Which is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, Apostle was going in when I saw him, man. I mean, in breaking down the scriptures, going precept upon precept, I never seen anything like it. And I was mesmerized. And I was like, man, that's how the Bible's supposed to be taught. Now that's preaching. I wanted to get down with that, man. Yeah, they may have said shit, but what caught me was how they was moving through them scriptures. They was using this literally as a spiritual weapon. You know what I'm saying? They was using this as it was meant to be used. They was going here a little, there a little, precept upon precept, line upon line, and everything started to click. Now, if I'd have got caught up, because they said shit, or damn right here, or fuck there, I would have missed all that heavenly glory. As Bruce Lee stated, you don't want to miss that heavenly glory, man. Focus on the finger. You know, I'm just a finger that's pointing you to the direction. Don't look at me. Like I was telling the guy just left, you know. He say, I love you, brother. You don't even know me, man. I might be the one to have to put you to death. Or your family to death. You don't know me. Love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, but know what I'm out here talking about. Know what it is I believe in. And then you can, you know, tell me how you love me. Don't just run up on me and talking about you love me. You don't know me, man. That go back to that mind control that I was speaking about. This world is under mind control. If it ain't what we were talking about earlier, what was it? Anyway, if it ain't, with the cursing thing I was just speaking on, which Jake need to grow the fuck up. If it ain't them being offended by words, then it's them on that love, that whole love doctrine. That's what it is, an indoctrination, mind control. It's time to hate. It's time to start hating. You know? Time out for all that love, man. Love should have brought your ass home. You know what I'm saying? When I say home, right here, love should have brought your ass home. When you want to talk about love, this whole world, man, I'm sick of that. This whole world showed you nothing but hate. Yet you niggas as perfect little homeborn slaves run around all the day long. You want to love every goddamn body. Love has got you destroyed. Time to start hating. But yet you can hate us, you can hate the Hebrew Israelites, you can hate Great Millstone, but you want to love your enemy. You want to love this society. You want to love homosexuals. You want to love adulterers and murderers. But you want to hate that what's righteous. And again, I say, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. In which that was the Most High cursing out Israelites. When you go into that chapter. But now that applies to you devils, you Edomites. Man, there's so many precepts right now, man, I can't even keep them straight. But nothing to fear but the Most High. Nothing whatsoever. All this you see, everything before you, and all these people, they're going to be destroyed. This white boy and this power structure is going to be destroyed. There was something else on my spirit, but hey, if it don't come to me by the time I finish this water, then that's the spirit telling me to shut it down. But let me see. I had a scripture I wanted to go into, but anyway, this society is done, man. This society is done. And hey, matter of fact, been bringing this scripture out for the past 2 or 3 weeks, at least the past 2 weeks straight. So let's make it 3. Because of that love, man, that's a whole lesson right there, man. How this white boy has used love to brainwash our people. You know, all that politically correctness is gonna get you destroyed. It's time to stand up and be a man. Stand on your square for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Learn to hate. Like I said, man, y'all hate the right thing or hate the wrong thing. Then you run around talking about all this love, man. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Why trimmest thou way to seek love, man? As I was saying, love should have brought your ass home. Love is why the prophets of the Most High are out here. What's up, John?
No.
You all right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Love, if you really had love, it would have brought you back into the fold. That's what I mean by home. You just don't even know what home is, man. Y'all call Babylon your home. Well, yeah. You are destroyed for lack of knowledge, as written in Isaiah 33:6. Wait, did I quote that right? Hosea 4:6, Salaki. I'm thinking about wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. But Hosea 4:6 states that all the Most High's people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And because thou hatest knowledge, the Most High will reject you from being priest unto him. So I'm gonna go to there. I might bring out a few more scriptures. We're gonna wrap it up for this session. And you brothers stay tuned, stay looking out for the sit downs. Because they will be coming out, you know what I'm saying? As always, but they're gonna be coming out with a veracity, you know what I'm saying? With a passion, being on fire in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so this is, as I was stating, Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. That's what you should fear. That is what's scary. That the Most High will forget you and your seed. You know what I'm saying? That should strike fear into your heart. So, let's see, can I bring this? Bear with me, Akim. I want to get one more scripture before we shut down for the day. It's Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not. Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?